Hello everyone, welcome to Dream Academia. I hope you all are doing well and I hope you have been enjoying our videos that have come recently to our channel. I expect you've been learning a lot from them. So today we will discuss about West Bengal Joint Entrance Examination, right? So WebG or WBJEE as many people call it. So the first thought that I will be discussing about WebG in details in this video. Most of you may be knowing about it, but don't worry if you don't know. I will tell you what it is, how to register for it, why to give it, what's the paper pattern marking scheme, etc. So the first thought that many people have, or the first question that they ask is, हम इस एग्जाम को क्यों दें? हम जेई दे रहे हैं, हम जेई मेंस दे रहे हैं, जेई एडवांस दे रहे हैं, बिट सेट दे रहे हैं, तो इसे हम क्यों दें? तो the answer to that is the first and most important thing why you should give WBJEE is that through WBJEE you can get admission into JU or Jadavpur University. Now, I hope you know about Jadavpur University. It's one of the not one of the but the best in fact in Kolkata right now. So this is the primary reason. Also, you have good colleges, very good colleges like Kalyani University, IEM, etc., which you can get enrolled through WebG. Also, WebG also is a competitive examination like your JEE Mains, JEE Advanced. So, giving WebG, will prepare you to the exam temperament that you have for your JEE exams as well. Yes, the paper pattern may be different. The eligibility criteria, student ratio, like the student count may be different, but then that will this exam, any exam, especially it's a competitive exam, will prepare you for your JEE Advanced, which is the ultimate goal for most of you. So let's start discussing about WebG. So as you can see, West Bengal Joint Entrance Examination, it is the state level exam for the state of West Bengal, and it is conducted every year by WBJEEB, which is the West Bengal Joint Entrance Examination Board. Now this is your exam for candidates who want to seek admission into B.Tech and B.Pharma courses at the government universities, colleges, and the private colleges or the self-financing engineering and technical institutes of West Bengal. This is the official website. Now this is very important to note. I'll attach this PDF in the description of this video so you can just have a look. Now this is the website where you have to do your registration for WBJEE, and remember that the registration has already started, and I would suggest all of you to appear for WebG, no matter you are giving JEE, JEE Mains, JEE Advanced. You are not giving JEE, you are giving even if if you are preparing only for boards, you should also give WBJEE, because the standard of WBJEE is not of JEE Advanced. It is around JEE Mains only. You give your JEE Mains, right? So my handwriting is a bit bad over here, just bear with it. And you have your Advanced, right, above Mains. So WebG is around JEE Mains only, right? It's not of the level of Advanced. So even in cases, most of the questions you find they are a bit below JEE Mains also. Obviously, they are above board standard, but they are a bit below JEE Mains also. Some questions may be of JEE Mains level and a bit above, but they are generally not of JEE Advanced level. So definitely you should give WBJEE. You have good colleges in West Bengal to take admission through WBJEE, right? So let's look at the eligibility criteria, which is of course the most important before you appear for the exam. So the first criteria that we see here is the age one. This is almost the same as for JEE Mains. That is the least age that you should have is 17 years. And there is, however, no upper bound. Now this is unique of WebG, different from JEE. So there is no upper bound, but for marine engineering, if you're if you want to take admission into marine engineering branch, then you have this upper age limit of 25 years. This you must keep in mind. Then you should have passed your 12 with physics and mathematics as compulsory subjects. Like up to last year it was physics, chemistry and mathematics, but now it's physics and mathematics, and any one of these 6 subjects and the combined marks of physics and mathematics and any one of these 6 subjects should be 45% for general category and 40% for SC, ST and OBC, PWD. Okay, so this is the second criteria. And if you look at the third criteria, the candidate should have qualified English in class 12 with at least 30% marks. Now, this is, you must note it, many of you may have ignored English, but anyway, getting 30% in boards is not that difficult. And your board should be recognized like by the central government or state government, like it can be CBSE, ICSE, West Bengal board, or any other board. Most of the boards are, of course, recognized. So these are some of the general criteria. Okay, now the dates. As I said, that the application process for WBJEE has already started, and it has started from the 23rd of February and will continue for 1 month up to 23rd of March. So you must register before that. I would suggest all of you, I repeatedly saying this, that you must appear for WBJEE. Right, and especially if you're a candidate from West Bengal, if your home state is West Bengal, you have a very good advantage. You have 85% quota, state quota, right? So a very good chance for getting admission into Jadavpur University. Also, you know what? We all are preparing. Our aim is IITs. We are preparing for JEE Mains, JEE Advanced, but we obviously hope for the best, but on the exam day, everything is not always in our control. Uh, God forbid, some of you may not be able to appear for the exam. So WBJEE is a very good backup. You have colleges like JU and Kalyani, as I said, to take admission into. Also, many of you may be, aspiring to take computer science, as engineering. So as that is the trend now, as they say. So Jadavpur University is a very good option for that, and WebG is the main mode of admission. Yes, you get admission through JEE Mains in Jadavpur also, but that's they take very less percentage of students through JEE Mains. So WebG is a very good opportunity, and it's easier as compared to JEE Mains. JEE Mains is given by 12 lakh candidates, 10 to 12 lakhs, and this year it has increased, as well. So, and whereas WebG is given by around 2 lakhs, that's it. So competition is a bit less. Your paper quality, like standard, is JEE Mains. It's below JEE Mains only. Like, as compared to JEE Mains, it will be easier. Some questions, as I said, may be of JEE Mains standard or above, right? So WebG must be given. And this online correction and downloading page, if you are making any mistake while filling your page, then they will give you one more chance to rectify it in these 3 days. Try not to make any mistake. It's better not to. You must download this confirmation page. It can be used later. Now they have given this tentative date for admit card is 6th to 11th of July. Now this year they are taking it a bit late. Last year it was held in February. And this is because of the COVID situation. The admission also has been quite late this year. Anyway, yeah, now the paper, the date of examination, it's Sunday. It's always a Sunday, no matter. So this is important, mathematics, and then physics and chemistry. Okay, I'll be talking about the paper pattern a bit later. And the result date has not been yet declared. This is from the official website only, and if you go to the official website, you will find this. Also, you will find some other information, the past year papers, the domicile certificates, how you have to get them from your school, right? So all these you can get from the official website only. Okay, yeah, the paper pattern. So the main difference that we can see over here from JEE is that this is an offline mode examination, an OMR based examination, right? So you have to keep bubbling those, right? I will also tell you how you should fill the OMR. This 4-hour papers, 2 hours each, and there's a gap of 1 hour in between, right? So first will be your mathematics paper. As far as I remember, last year it was 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. for the mathematics paper. Then there was a 1 hour gap, and 2 to 4 it was physics and chemistry. Now this is unique of WBJEE, that mathematics alone comprises of 50% of the total paper. Now those who are good at mathematics, strong at mathematics, are having a upper hand over here. That is, they have 50% weightage mathematics is given. So this is quite good. So, and physics and chemistry combined have the other 50%. Okay, MCQ type, obviously no numerical types. Yeah, you do have multiple correct type, as we will see. So the paper pattern, if we see into more detail, mathematics, as you can see, has 75 questions. Now here it is divided into 3 categories, all the 3 subjects: category 1, category 2, and category 3. So here if you see in mathematics, there are 50 questions in category 1, 15 questions in category 2 and 10 questions in category 3. What are the marks? What are the the negative marking? Okay, that we will see in the later slide. Similarly for physics and chemistry each, right? This is important, physics and chemistry each. Okay, 30 questions in category 1, 5 questions in category 2 and 5 questions in category 3. Okay, so obviously you can see the load of mathematics is high. As I said, mathematics is important. So when you're preparing for WBJEE, as I feel there's no separate preparation for WBJEE. If you are preparing for JEE mains and JEE advanced, then there is no other extra material to study for WBJEE. Obviously a few days before the exam you have to give mock tests just to get acquainted. You have to give offline mock tests. I'll be talking about that also. Okay. Achha, so this is just a sample OMR that I have attached in case. I hope you are acquainted with OMR. You must have given those Olympiads where you have to fill OMRs. Anyway, so this is just OMR. Very careful while you are filling your roll number and question paper booklet. These are very important. You must be, in fact, very careful while even marking the options also. So here, okay, now while filling the OMR, what I would suggest is that suppose in physics you are having 3 categories, as I said. Don't start filling the OMR as soon as you solve one question. Like you are solving one question, filling the OMR, again solving next question, filling the OMR. Don't do that. Okay, that will waste time, and also that will shift your focus from the question paper towards the OMR. So do one thing. Once you finish category 1 in physics, suppose you can start with physics or chemistry. You may start with chemistry if you take my suggestion, because in many cases chemistry can be finished faster than your physics, because in many cases chemistry, if the answers you know, that is in organic chemistry, you can mark them. There is nothing to calculate or as such. So in that, anyway, you can start with physics also. That does not matter a lot. So obviously here you have to divide your time. I would suggest you give 45 minutes to chemistry, and the rest, that is the 1 hour 15 minutes to your physics, right? So this is very important. Why I'm telling this, because chemistry, some questions, as I said, can be just marked by seeing, because inorganic, then you can do them. You don't know, you cannot do them, right? So for physics you can give that extra time if you feel. You can also adjust it according to your some can solve chemistry in 30 minutes also. That's pretty good then. Okay, so what I was saying is that once you have started solving category 1, solve all the questions of category 1 at one go, and then start filling the OMR, right? Then solve all the questions of category 2, then fill the OMR. Okay, don't do one question, solve, filling the OMR, again one question. Don't go like that. Okay, so once you have solved one category, fill the OMR. So that's it here. Now the marks distribution, yes, this is the most important one, very important. 200 is the total marks of WBJEE. Remember this, 200 is the total mark in WBJEE. As I said, there are 3 categories. Category 1, you have it's similar to JEE mains. Like in JEE mains there is 25% negative marking. Here is also that, +1 -1 by 4, 25% marks deducted. Okay, next is category 2. Here, now this category is the rank deciding category. Why am I saying this? Because this is the category. Category 1 has questions of below JEE mains level. Like some questions are even of board level also here of chemistry. So category 2 is where the questions can be of JEE mains level, and 1, 2 can be even higher, right? Sometimes they give some named reactions in category 1, easy questions. In chemistry, I'm telling. So category 2 is rank deciding. Why? Because if you are solving category 2 properly and getting, if you're getting all correct, that will be very good. That will help to boost your rank, and if that will boost your rank below 100, and getting rank below 100 will ensure you computer science and engineering in Jadavpur. So that's why you should target category 2, because this is where your rank will be boosted, right? I'm focusing on your this fact that rank will be boosted in category 2. And so when you divide your time, for suppose for mathematics, as I said, there will be 50 questions here. Okay, for mathematics this is okay, 15 here and 10 over here. in category 3. So these 15 questions in mathematics have to be solved very carefully, right? So when you divide your time, I would suggest you give 1 hour to category 1. Yes, 1 hour to category 1, even if it is more questions than category 2 and 3 combined. But remember that this is easy questions. You can solve them quickly, right? Then the rest 1 hour can be given to these two categories combined. Okay, and category 3 is multi-correct type. You know, if you are acquainted with the pattern of JEE Advanced, you know multiple correct type question. Okay, so the one thing I forgot is the marking scheme of category 2. 2 marks will be awarded if you are marking the correct response, and incorrect answer, half marks will be deducted. So again, there is 25% deduction, but this is half marks, and here it was 1/4. So be careful, but also you are getting more, 2 marks you are getting. That's why I said this is the rank boosting category. Right. So now category 3, which is the multiple correct one. Here there is partial marking. I hope you are aware of it. Similar to JEE Advanced, you mark any incorrect option, you don't get any marks. You mark few of the correct options, like if A, B, C, D are, or sorry, if B, C, D are correct, suppose, and you mark B and C, then you accordingly get partial marks. That's it. It's similar to JEE Advanced only. Okay, next. Okay, so here this is just a pattern of the, like, not a pattern also, this is just some sample question paper, the front page that I have attached. Now these instructions generally remain the same over the years, so when I attach the PDF, you can just have a look at this. This blue and black ballpoint pen is only allowed. These are some instructions which you need to note. You have to carry your admit card. Obviously, you have to carry one photograph with you. They will verify you. They have this one sheet there with all the names of the candidates written, and they verify your photograph. You must have your school ID card. This is very important. Last year I found that they were asking for the school ID card, which is in JEE they are generally asking for Aadhaar card or voter card. Here they normally ask for school ID card, so you can have that. Have your domicile certificate also, but it's not required now. It will be required during admission. And there are other points also, you can refer to this. Okay, one more thing which I want to tell you is that WBJEE is conducted in English and Bengali only, since it's for the state of West Bengal. So here you can see that the instructions have been written in English followed by Bengali. The questions in English followed by Bengali. The options also simultaneously follows. So as you can see, if you are attempting in English, for example, so you have solving this question, suppose, and then what you have to focus on is that the English questions are just beside the question number. So suppose this is the question number, this is the English part, and if you are attempting in Bengali, it will be a bit below. That you must know. One more thing very important is that you are not given any rough sheet to do your rough work. So you have to do your whatever rough work or whatever you want to do for any question here beside the question only. So what is advised is that you obviously will show minimal number of steps, no required for any explanation whatsoever. The quickest you reach the answer, the better it is. So you have solved your questions here, and there's no rough sheet that they will give. Also, one more thing, that try to make no mistakes while filling your OMR sheet, because generally they are not providing any alternate OMR. Okay, so this is also important. That's it for this page. Next, okay, so these are some of the points that I have listed, and these are very crucial points that you must keep in mind while you are preparing. Number one is test series. So why test series and offline test series? Not only test series, but I will suggest offline. Now obviously you will say now that where can we go for offline test series now in this maybe in this pandemic situation. So you know what, you can you have the WebGE official website. You go there, you download the past year papers, and you can give online test series also, but you must at least give 10 to 12 offline. Why I'm saying this? You download the past year papers, print out, keep a printout of these papers, and once you have them, sit properly for 4 hours. You can take a gap of half an hour in between, as you have in the real exam. You have a gap of 1 hour in fact in the real exam in between, and then just like the real exam, temperament, keep that temperament. Don't keep your mobile phones or anything. Okay, so be honest to yourself, right? So then practice like you are giving a real exam with the clock in front of you, and here is where you will have to do your time management. As I said, time management is the most crucial thing in exam. You have prepared very well for your exam, you don't know how to manage your time. You have given 1.5 hour for category 1 in mathematics, then you have no time to solve category 2, and I said category 2 is the rank boosting one. So you are already lagging behind there, even if you are solving category 1 completely correct. That does not make any sense. So time management is what you have to prepare for. That is what you have to do in your test series. If 70% is your question practice, your concepts, 30% is your test series, because this is where you learn to manage the time. This is how you learn to build with the stress that you have in the real exam. Okay, so that is previous year question papers are the best. Why? Because these are the question papers that have been set by the particular organization that will be setting up your exam question as well. So you have a like a idea of what is the difficulty level, what is the style of asking question, right? Finish your syllabus at least 45 days before. Why I'm saying this? Because you must give one uh, before the exam 15 to 5 days. When the exam is left, you must give one paper daily, and before that 45 to 15 16 days, when the exam is left, you must give two papers daily. This is how you have ample papers available in online, so there's no shortage of that. This is when 15 to 5 days when it is left, you can give your previous year papers as well. And the other thing that is important besides giving this paper is to analyze the mistakes that you are committing and to work upon them. Because in these suppose in the last week, as I've said, don't learn anything new one week. In these last weeks, if you are studying anything, that does not make any difference, because you have prepared for 2 years. Some have prepared for 3, 4 years. That's very good. So that does not make any difference when you are studying 1 week before the exam. Even yeah, you can revise your formulae, you can go through your inorganic reactions maybe once, you can study chapters like chemistry in everyday life, environmental chemistry, but obviously you don't learn anything new concept in these days, right? So I'm repeatedly stressing on these test series, which is very important. You can, if you are not joining any test series, you download those papers. Please try to give papers have printout. Please try to take the printout of the question papers of previous years and try to work on them like the real exam. Okay, at least 5 you must give. Now you will be saying that where will we get the OMR? No need for OMR. You can just write the options in a blank white sheet. You can just write the option as 1A, 2B, whatever it is. Just write the options. No need for those bubbling. No need to create OMR. Even sample OMRs are also available in the net. But okay, leave that behind. Okay, next is if I talk about the what comes in the exam, or a little bit about the syllabus. You already know it's the same as almost JEE Mains and JEE Advanced. Now, what you should study is that for chemistry, especially inorganic portion, NCERT is very important. As in JEE also, this is same. There is no difference. The reactions that is given in NCERT are very important. The named reactions of organic chemistry in NCERT very important. The reagents obviously important. So NCERT will be your Bible again for WBJEE as well. Yeah, there are a few things maybe that may come beside NCERT, but that's very less. So once you are, if you are prepared with JEE Mains, you are having 4 times JEE Mains this year, so you won't be having any problem as such. Okay, so mathematics. For mathematics, calculus, obviously, as in any other exam, be it JEE Mains, JEE Advanced, BITSAT, any exam, calculus is the most important, and then followed by coordinate geometry. Okay, for physics, here I forgot to mention, for physics, it's electrostatics and mechanics, thermodynamics. These are the 3 giants which are very important for this examination. Okay, so this is just a rough idea about WBJEE. Remember, the application process has already started. So, okay, remember to apply for it. Don't make any delay, and there should be no hesitation as whether you should apply for WBJEE or not. Irrespective of whether you are giving JEE, giving boards. Okay, one thing I just forgot to mention is that those who are, wish like they are, they want to take part in or want to enroll in the pharmaceutical engineering. For them, this mathematics part 1 of WBJEE is not required. They can only sit for physics and chemistry part. For the B.Tech program, however, obviously both is required. And only when you appear in both exams will you be given the rank. Okay. So I would also try to bring about a video on rank versus marks of WBJEE. So that's it, guys. Thank you for your time and best of luck for your WBJEE exam as well as for your JEE Mains, JEE Advanced, BITSAT, NEET, or any other examination that you be giving now. Keep studying, work hard. Remember, there is no substitute for hard work. Okay, so you'll be getting all the support from our team. We are working hard as well to give you with regular videos. Follow them. We will also be giving you practice questions and PDFs. Do work hard for your examinations, right? So okay guys, that's it. Thank you for today. Bye bye.